Hey there, Avalanche members. It's me, your boy. And we are here with Crisis Core. And you may be saying, what the hell? I thought we finished this last session. Yes, we finished the story. So, if you haven't watched the story, then you should probably do that first. Because this is the very end of the game. But there's been so much has happened between then and now. I'm going to take just a couple minutes to walk you through what all has happened, and this will be our last Crisis Core session, unless I come up with something else to do. So, what's happened? Well, y'all, I'm a trophy whore. So, let's talk about what's happened. First off, the save file that we did our original story run, I am sad to say is dead. Like, I don't even have access to it anymore. This game has two different trophy lists on PS4 and PS5. So I was working on them. We weren't even done with the main story yet when I started playing on PS4. And I started following along with a YouTuber, Primal Liquid. You should go check out his channel. It does a bunch of crazy Final Fantasy stuff. Started following along with his 100% guide. So you can see in the span of about 8 days, because that's when I cleared the prologue, like I flew through it, versus earlier today when I tested things out, got the platinum, which means I've had to do everything. Well, the thing is, you can transfer that save file from your PS4 to your PS5, but not vice versa. So the whole time we've been playing Fatal Frame, and some of my off time, I've been working on this PS4 file to get this prepared. I opted not to show the almost 53 hours of grinding that went into this. I will showcase some things, but I don't want to. I didn't want to bore you all with missions. We did stream some of the stuff, but no VODs exist. I didn't record them. But yeah, let's check it out. First off, you all got to kind of take a peek at the missions, and we are 99% done with the missions. That means every throwaway mission done. The only one that's left for us is 966, the reigning deity. This one has the super boss. Clearing this and then clearing the game on hard are the only two things left for me to get the platinum, which we'll get here in just a moment. Some other things. Here's my loadout. And a lot of this is copied over from Primal Liquid, but I ended up making some of my own changes. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't like this fucking materia. This SP Master. I understand it's good, but I don't really like it. It's also not leveled, so I don't get a lot of benefit out of it right away, but during the fight, we'll probably get several levels. It was at like a 4-star by the time we finish the fight, I think. But you'll notice I have almost 9.5 million SP. We will be lucky if we have like 2 or 3 million left by the end of this fight. I didn't double up on it. I ended up taking aerial drains. That way I could have a little bit of healing if for some reason I just don't think I can get a potion off. This isn't going to be that big of a deal. But everything else, we got it maxed out between making high-end materia and the Zedric. We got all the Genji stuff already, and I am using most of it. The Genji armor took about 10 hours, and literally all it was just, oh hey, finish up this chart, which meant sitting in 111 and waiting. Now I did use materia to like try to influence things and get moved along, but fucking Sung and Aerith, they took about 4 hours by themselves. Everybody else I was able to finish pretty much within about an hour when I started them. The summons were piss easy. Sephiroth did take a little while. He probably took about 2 hours, but I worked on Sung and Aerith at pretty much the same time. And even worked on them after last night's Fatal Frame stream. We've got all the mail contacts. We've got all the shops. I'm not going to bore you with all that. Some of the equipment that is available to us, I've cleared out of it, so it's not much to look at. All the Genji stuff, Zedric, Brutal. There are some things that I'm missing, but they're just not really that needed. But yeah, that's really about it. So enough gabbing. Let's get to stabbing. I did do this earlier, and I was able to one-shot the fight. There's no real story leading up to this fight. It is just kind of a thing. She has 10 million HP on normal, which is what we're playing on currently. We'll bump it up to hard after this, though that's like I can sleep through that.
Activating combat mode.
Oh no! Oh no, hold up. I fucked up. You wanna know how I fucked up? I'm on the wrong equipment set. Yeah, let's just totally quit out of this one. Yes, forfeit. Yes, abort. The reason being I want all my health back. I don't want to have to use an item for it. That's what I get for showing shit off. That's my fault there. Alright, now we're gonna get this party started. Of course, it would be when I'm like wanting to stream it that it turns the thing. I went to steal and I was like, what? Oh, right, that's useless. So, could I have bumped this up with more SP materia? Yes, absolutely, but I just don't really like it. And part of me still wants to make a dual cast materia, even though I have armor, it does this stuff, that I have the height soul. Well, I do on PS4. This does next to nothing, but I'll take a little bit of SP back in my pocket. We're pretty much just gonna either spam this or costly punch. BBH. I think we can get an aerial drain really quick. Gives us a little bit of health back.
You can do it.
There's one of those SP masters. Well, my SP is actually still doing pretty good. It struggled earlier. By the time I was done with everything, I think I still had like 3 million SP. But you safely need about 5 million. I've been toying around with making a series on getting the platinum for this. Just to condense some of the information. Because I feel like it takes a long time to be able to get information. So I want to do, I guess, kind of a trophy guide of my own. 75 is fine. I never watched this. I skipped it all earlier. So the thing about this attack, it does a couple of fucky things aside from just damage. It completely wipes you of your stuff. And it also takes away your Phoenix status. Like, you have to reapply Phoenix down. She's about to put up. Yep. Alright. So we gotta change up strategy just a little bit now. We're gonna use Costly Punch to just punch our way through the shield. We can freely use elixirs. We don't care. We have so many. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Yeah, literally did nothing. Oh, she stopped doing that. Okay. Now that her shield's gone, I can go back to this. The reason why I'm doing this, it's less risky. But I can also take advantage of like iframes. Helps me dodge a lot of stuff. Keep giving me these no AP costs. I thrive on this shit. We can just keep trucking. Magic only does like half damage to her anyways. We're still at 7 million SP, which isn't bad. But see, we just lost like 300,000 from taking that hit. Now you could put on like the Genji helm or whatever, but it's really not a big deal to pop a couple somas really quick and keep trucking. You can really beat the shit out of her with something like Gil Toss, but you need a ton of Gil to do that. I think it's like about 30,000, or not 30,000, 30 million Gil. It's like a good safe number. Look at that. Our SP master has oh fuck. Ooh, that was a horrible time to run out. We're gonna skip at that time. Wait, I don't need to do that because I need that. I'm not too worried about dying. Like, as long as we have SP, we're fine. Because it soaks up so much of that damage. SP Master basically gives you like turbo, like on attacks and defense. It just uses SP all the fucking time. So if you literally have SP to burn, sure, it's great. But make sure you don't have any projects you're working on before you use one of these, because they eat up so much of your stuff. It's terrible. I'm not gonna worry about Phoenix down, because she's gonna be dead here in a moment. I was ready to say, it looked like my attacks were kind of synced up with the regen on my armor. We just dodged it entirely. We dodged so much damage. This is actually even better than on the PS4 version earlier. Buster stance? No? Oh, I don't have enough AP to do it.
Conflict resolved.
That's fine. Not flashy, but we did it. Yeah, I did test this build out earlier, so I knew what to expect. This will be the hardest thing to do. We got the Divine Slayer, which is pretty good. So we got this. Basically, whatever that was so strong, it was breaking all the sensors, and they talk about a soldier legend, and it was us. Go us. We also have a little dot here on missions because we are 100% done, and we got the hike soul, which is ridiculous. It gives you a bunch of stuff. Consumable items do more. Magic is double cast. You get free Libra. You get basic SP Master. It breaks all limits. It adds a bunch of statuses to your normal attacks and gives them 100% rate of working. Stun and stop works permanently. You will absorb all elements. If you get under a fourth your health, you're going to automatically use a potion. You get double gil items and materia from enemies. You get more items in terms of probability. You will always successfully steal. Everything dropped or stolen will be rare. The only negative is you get permanent curse, so that means no DMW. But if you were able to get this, you probably don't need it. Let's be real. But that is the second hardest thing you can do in this game done. The first being fighting that bitch on hard. Which we're gonna do a safety save. Then we're gonna hop into the options. We're gonna change it over to hard because at this time I'm not doing a whole hard playthrough. Let's actually proceed with the game. We will be skipping cutscenes, so if you want to see them, then go watch my story playthrough. We watched and commented on all that as we went through.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Easy peasy. Do another safety save really quick. I gotta say, Crisis Core has been awesome to go through for the last couple weeks. It's been awesome reliving this game and doing way more this go around than I ever did on it initially. Blah blah blah. Genesis. This ain't no thing. He turns into a fucking like mech. Getting the robot Genesis.
Activating combat mode.
And we'll just get to work. Yes, this is all I'm going to do, by the way. Easy. And your little friends too. Alright, there's some stuff I don't think we can skip. That we can skip. This is a final fight, but it's really nothing. Get to the really sad scenes. Eventually.
Activating combat mode.
And for this, it's literally just go as long as we can. I thought this was going to take a while, but it's still impossible. Just keep an eye on my SP. Come on. We have to run out of SP or else. I forgot to change what game we were playing, whatever. I just looked over and it says we're still playing Fatal Frame. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all know what I'm playing. This is kind of a one-off video anyways. I thought about not even doing it live, but...
Thanks.
A monster's objective.
I really like that sword. Nothing else out there.
I really like that sword.
You have my thanks.
I really like that sword.
Hello.
Activating combat mode.
I do like that you can see Midgar in the background. We entered a block scene. Well, I'm skipping it anyways.
Hello. Don't worry. That's right. But want to hear? Not scary
Work
at all.
stuff?
Will I see you again?
I'll be here.
I do have to say, I'm a sucker for when games can take their gameplay mechanics and actually make them part of the story. And I appreciate that they give the DMW purpose at the very end, even if it's just a storytelling device to show him like struggling. Also, hello. We can safely skip that, actually. Yep. Get through all the sad shit. Why, yes. Neat. And, oh, there's a special little chime when you get a platinum. I noticed that. Ah, I see you found some of the emotes. So, yeah. We went from what we had to... yeah, being cleared. And we cleared that on hard. We can change it back whenever. I have saves all throughout. And you see the massive jump in playtime. But yeah, that's it for Crisis Core. We are done. So I will get this posted on YouTube. For Twitch folks, we're going right over to Fatal Frame. For anyone watching this as a playlist on YouTube, thanks for checking it out. It's just a real quick little video. Looking forward to seeing you all for Dirge of Cerberus, which is coming sometime in January. We'll be playing on original PS2 hardware. At this point, we can't ignore it. So, until then, y'all be safe, be kind, and I will catch you later.